as much as I tried to embrace it, January was not the one. And I mean, hence the lack of vlogs and uploading content, because I just didn't have the energy. Like when I vlog, I wanna give off an energy that feels good, and I just can't pick up the camera when I'm not feeling it. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think there was a single day in January that I was feeling it, hence the lack of content. But I wanted to come back and basically share all of the little things that I do that I maybe kind of forget about, but actually have a really significant impact on how I feel, my mental health, my mood, and just make my life easier. No idea what I'm gonna call this video yet, but I just thought I would go through my day sharing those things. This is also in the context of me currently living alone and working from home, so I have a lot of alone time. I don't know if anyone else is crazy enough to work from home and also live alone, because it's wild, all that alone time. But yeah, I thought I would just share how I'm actually coping with it and all the little tiny things that I do to make me feel good. And I'm gonna take you throughout the course of the day. Context, if you're new here, the reason that I'm currently living alone is because my husband has been working away since November. And yeah, it's a 4-month stint, so haven't seen him in a long time. But he's back in less than 3 weeks. So I think that that's kind of given me this renewed sense of hope and optimism, along with the fact that like spring's on the way, everything just feels lighter and brighter. So yeah, I also do think that that's helping. The lighting just got really strange by the window. But anyway, I'm going to take you through my day and show you all of the little things that I do to just make me feel good, make me feel balanced and grounded. The first thing that I've got into doing is planning my day by the hour, which I think sounds quite strict, but I use these little planners. This one, I'll leave the name of the company. I think it's Once Upon a Tuesday. Yeah, it is. It's called Once Upon a Tuesday. I just found them from a Google search. And I just find that because I've got that structure, I can keep referring back to it, and it just helps me have a day that feels balanced. I can plan in more rest time when I need it. I can plan in things that are actually essential, and it gets all of the things that are muddling around in my brain onto the paper. So yeah, really like this. So I've filled out today's already. I actually fill it out the day before for the following day. So I've got like lots of things on a little to-do list, and then an actual schedule at the side as well. I'm telling you, there is nothing nicer than being able to tick things off on that. And then a bit of a random one, if you don't work in social media then it's not relevant, but they also have a content planner. And again, it's just another thing that's helping me with work. I feel like I get a lot of random ideas and then I never know what to do with them, where to put them down. Like there's so many ideas that I have in my head that I don't then actually execute. And usually with my social media content, I'm gonna be honest, there's no strategy behind it. I just think about what I wanna share and then share it. So I'm trying to be more organized this year. So those two things, along with my diary, which is just like my staple for like appointments or more personal things, or if I've arranged to see a friend or things like that, the three of those are making me feel good. Oh, I'm so here for this sunshine. The sun's just come out, which was a nice surprise. I don't know why, I thought it was just gonna be a gloomy day. Oh, now it's going behind a cloud, but still. I feel like we've been really lucky the start of February. I don't know if it's been the same in the rest of the UK, but Nottingham's come through with the weather this year. It's reminded me, actually, I was looking last night at a little bistro set, so I can just have it. We've got like a little front bit in our back garden, and I feel like it'd be really nice to be able to sit out there in the morning with a cup of tea, although it's obviously not warm because it's still winter. This year I've really tried to make a conscious effort to just go outside more and actually get fresh air, and I feel like a little bistro set would encourage me to do that more. Really obvious one, but just scheduling in breaks and not being chained to my desk. So obviously I've just made a cup of tea. it's a hard habit to get into, especially when I'm kind of in the flow of doing some work or creating something or filming a video, but actually I'm realising more and more how important it is to recharge and take time to just make a cup of tea, have a break. So I'll probably go upstairs now, just sit there for like 2 minutes, enjoy my cup of tea, and then start cracking on with work again. But I definitely feel more refreshed for it, and it's one of those simple cliche things that actually makes a difference. It's 12:30 and I'm having an hour-long lunch break, which is another thing that I really try to do because I have fallen into that trap of just working, or like using my lunch break to scroll on my phone and things like that, and it just doesn't make me feel good. So I've got my lunch in the oven. I'm having one of those all plants meals, which they very kindly sent me. I can't remember which one I've put in there, but the one that I had the other night, I had their truffle mac and cheese and it was incredible, so I'll show you that after. But yeah, just making sure that I actually take time away from work completely. Everything that I do is online, whether I'm looking at a computer or a phone, unless it's kind of like planning my yoga classes and stuff and practicing sequences. So yeah, a lot of it is really screen heavy. So I just try and make sure that I do something that will feel really relaxing and just takes me out of that work mode. Today I am actually watching, I'm gonna watch Call the Midwife because I'm really enjoying watching that. So it is still technically a screen, but other days I'd maybe go for a walk or read a book. But I'm actually going out this afternoon around 3 or 4 o'clock, so I thought that I would just give myself a chance to chill now, seeing as though I'm getting some fresh LA. Quick one on Call the Midwife. Never in a million years did I think that this would be the series for me. You know, it's been running for, I think there's like 10 plus series, so it's been around for years, and I've just never thought to watch it. And then someone recommended it to me at the beginning of January, and I just thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. And I am really enjoying it. It's interesting because obviously it's history, kind of looking back at how midwifery and childbirth and things like that used to be. But also like there's lots of stories weaved into it. It's kind of an easy watch, but also not boring at the same time. So yeah, I really like it. If you need a TV recommendation, I would recommend giving it a go, even if you don't think it would be your cup of tea. Yeah, I'm enjoying it way more than I thought I would. This is the one that I've gone for from All Plants, the Koli Tikka Masala. I haven't tried this before, but it's so easy. It just comes in this sleeve, you remove it and then put the pack in the oven. So yeah, it's been in there for about half an hour, and let me just check the timings. Yeah, so 32 to 37 minutes. Annoyingly, I don't actually have a microwave, very random. But if you did, you could put it in there for 8 minutes, which is obviously even better. But yeah, really enjoying these so far, the ones that I have tried. So I'm excited to give this one a whirl. Oh, it looks so nice. So this is my lunch for the day. Yeah, cauliflower tikka masala. Annoyingly, I have just realised that obviously it needs rice, and I haven't made any. I don't have any packet rice in, and it would take 25 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna scrap it, see how hungry I feel after it, and I think I might make some sort of smoothie or something this afternoon, and then have a bit of a bigger dinner. I'm gonna see how I get on because it doesn't look like a lot. But yeah, just making sure I have like dedicated lunch times, eating good things, because I just used to make myself like cheese on toast or just toast, you know, so it was quick. But actually eating foods that will sustain me throughout the afternoon feels really good. So yeah, annoying that I forgot the rice, but otherwise it should be a really nice lunch. It's 3 o'clock, I'm just about to leave the house because otherwise I'll be here all night. And I feel like a Friday is probably the most difficult day, which is Friday today, because of that typical social pressure to do things on a Friday night. Like, it's still ingrained in me. So I am gonna go into town, I'm gonna work from a coffee shop. I also have a couple of little admin jobs to do, so it feels nice to be able to get those done and dusted and out of the way before the weekend, so I can just enjoy the downtime. I'm home now, just got in. It's nearly 8 o'clock. I'm having a late dinner. Usually I'd have my tea at like 6:30, 7, but obviously I've been out. And something else that I do in the evenings to just make me feel good, that makes a massive difference for how I feel the next day, is tidy my space. So while my dinner is cooking, I'm gonna clean up, because as you can see, there's some mess. I've never vlogged from my bathroom before because of the extractor fan, and I have a feeling it's going to be really loud, so apologies if it is. I won't stay in here too long, but I just thought I would round off this video by just talking a bit about skincare. It's like the real moment where, like, beyond this point, I won't use my phone until the morning. I might do like a 10-minute meditation. I've been watching, obviously, Call the Midwife at the minute, which I'm loving. I might read a book. Like, beyond my skincare, the skincare for me is the starting point for the evening to myself. Like, no work, just, you know, my time. It's my time. I'm gonna use a new cleanser tonight. I'm gonna try this from Nip and Fab. It's their Hyaluronic Fix Cleansing Cream. The one that I've been using at the minute is a gel, and I just think that with it still being winter and my skin's a little bit dehydrated, I need something that's got a little bit more moisture because my skin's left feeling a little bit dry after using that. So yeah, I'm gonna do my skincare routine. This cream cleanser smells a little bit like pseudo-creme, and it also has the consistency of it as well, but it feels very nourishing on the skin. I'm gonna put my electric blanket on, light a candle, put on some pajamas and get ready for bed. But thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do a meditation this evening before I go to sleep, just a 10-15 minute one. But one thing I didn't do today that I'd usually like to try and incorporate is a little bit of movement. So yeah, I am doing some tomorrow though, so I'll feel good. Let me know what your little things are that you do throughout the day to support your mental health and well-being, and I will see you in the next video.